Good posture goes a long way in the garage. Action! And welcome back to Bleacher Bum TV, episode 15. I'm your host, Carl, inside the garage. We got Danny Lance here joining us live in studio. This is the first episode of the second half of the season. We were out last week in Los Angeles. I was pulling some double duty. You guys may have heard this. I host Starting Nine with a guy named Jake Arrieta. He used to play for our Cubs. Maybe you heard. We were in Los Angeles for the All-Star Game festivities, representing Barstool Sports, obviously. And a couple of great encounters I want to draw attention to. Obviously, Ian Happ was there from our Cubs. His ass looked phenomenal, as I show you here. And speaking of phenomenal, how about J Balvin? How about my guy right here, flossed up, glossed out, telling me I got good vibes, I'm from the 80s or something? Roll that fucking clip.
He's got to update his style. I've been telling him.
It look cool. He looks like he's in the 80s.
Yeah, thank you, bro. That's my vibe.
If you don't have confidence starting the second half of the season like that, then I don't know what to tell you. And I come to you after the Cubs just swept the Dodgers, playing the lowly Pirates now at home. And that's 4 in a row for our Chicago Cubs, still 19 under 500. At time of recording, which is live, we're 7 days away from the trade deadline, and there's going to be some Cubs pieces moving. We're going to spend some time on that, so let's just fucking do it as is. I've been saying Wilson Contreras for a while, and now's the time to pull the trigger, guys. People say, whoa, hold on a second. He just started the All-Star game. He's very good. We don't have anybody who's good right now for a long time. We should pay him the money. We've been over this 1,000 times before. His last 50 plate appearances, his numbers have gone. I think his weighted runs created plus, which is a metric of how good you are relative to the average Major League Baseball player, has dropped 15 to 20% over that time period, and that's not a long time period. Who wants him? The Mets? They've got catching issues. I think the bigger question is Jed Hoyer, a.k.a. the Tin Man. He doesn't have a heart. Who doesn't have the brain? Scarecrow? The Lions of Pussy, I can never keep those characters straight for the life of me. Bring them in for a second. The Tin Man and Jed Hoyer, one and the same. I think it's the no heart, but the Tin Man's pretty smart. He knows you got to get rid of Wilson Contreras. And this is a bad analogy. Just remember, maybe I did or did not do the first time I watched it. I've actually never done it. That's neither here nor there. I just want to focus for a second on the guys we're probably not going to see a week from now. Does somebody want to step up and make a huge bid for Patrick Wisdom? That's a guy who's pretty interesting to me. Is he? Is he not? Drew Smyly, 2 good starts in a row, particularly the one with the Phillies. That's why we signed Drew Smyly in the first place. Speaking of Drew Smyly, it's hard. Can you keep Drew Smyly and Wade Miley separate? I'm sure when you first found out that those two were in the same starting staff, you were like, wait a second, lefty who? Soft tosser who? Curveball what? Wade Miley's not healthy enough to be traded, but Robertson is. Dave Robertson went out and pitched with the Yankee scouts were at the game, someone said, allegedly, watching him against the Phillies, and who knows, I don't know. The point is this. A week from now, there's going to be a new roster in town, and a week from now, we're going to have new prospects. And if you don't like that, I need to remind you, standings check, 19 games under 500, beggars can't be choosers, and we're neither. We're the most pathetic low form of society. We're like scum-sucking losers. So don't get mad at me about the trade deadline. Here's some guys who won't be moving, though. Obviously, Nico Horner. Congratulations. Everybody's clapping for that one. Yes. And people are like, Carl, told you, he's an everyday big leaguer. And I'm not saying he's not an everyday big leaguer. I have not said that. I just like to see him move away from shortstop over to second base, because if he's the second baseman, slightly above average bat, then he can play 10 years. You get 10 years of Nico Horner. Move him to center field. You get 8 years of Nico Horner. Keep him at shortstop. We're going to have some trouble there. I know what the metrics say defensively. Let's take a break real quick while you guys get mad at me for that for no fucking reason. Bunch of guys who never played the game telling me about his defensive run saved. I would like to distract you now with this t-shirt. Have you seen this? Look at this baby. Are you keyframed in on this? Oh boy. Coming a long way with that keyframe. Okay, the logo, you guys, we get this in the Barstool store. Link below, link in the blog, link everywhere. Do you want to be a part of the movement? I mean, if you want to win me, if you want to be a part of the movement, you want to win over my heart, you want to be at the season-ending party where I'm hosting at a location to be determined, then you will get one of these t-shirts. This is the Bleacher Bum TV official 2022 shirt. Who knows how long these things are going to be on sale. Maybe cut the sleeves off, take it to the 6-inch field. Hey, Carl, can you sub on my team at Hamlin Park this Tuesday? I can't. I got my own league, guys. I'm playing catcher now. I got a bad wrist. I spent so many years at third, just finger, not even good at third base. But the most respected guy on the field is the guy who willingly and voluntarily plays third base on a team when nobody wants to. In the land of the blind, the man with one eye is king. In the land of 6-inch softball, the guy with the balls is willing to go out there and embarrass himself at third base. Well, just be nice to that fucking guy. I'm sure he's got a lot of other stuff going tough in his life. Speaking of which, again, quick reminder, Cubs, 19 games under 500. As we move forward into the back half of the season, couple things to keep our eyes peeled for. Seiya Suzuki, yes, he's very fucking good. Marcus Stroman, also, comeback. Can he get into a rhythm? I said he was super consistent at the start of the year. I got killed by Mets fans. They're like, you fucking moron. Don't let those moron Mets fans be right, though. Don't let me be the moron. Now we're getting confused. Most importantly, Marcus Stroman. Kyle Hendricks. At one point, Old Yeller was taken out back and shot. That's sad, though. Shout out to dogs everywhere. Love dogs. Love Scotty Puppin. We're getting a little long in the tooth here. Let's wrap it up here, guys. Football season is on the way. Am I missing anything big here? I know I'm missing something big. And I just went around the horn in my head, and I was like, nope, got that, got that, got that. This is a live studio show. People are feeling it right now. Jason Hayward, where's he? That's what it is. I haven't gotten mad at Jason Hayward in so long. Let's not do it now. As we wind down the second half of the season, everybody keep their eyes on. Did I just repeat myself? Was I talking about Seiya Suzuki? I want to talk about Seiya Suzuki. He's back from the aisle, and ever since he's been back, he's been absolutely fabulous. That's a positive note. Now I'm getting confused. Let's just wrap Bleacher Bum TV right here, okay? I want to say this. The Cubs have won 4 games in a row at the time of recording this. They played the Pirates. Everybody and their mother knows that there's a 30-game stretch here coming. We could be in the middle of it, where the Cubs win like 24, they got 24-6. And it's going to ruin me spiritually and emotionally. And I think we're in the middle of the stretch. If you guys want to join me, buy a t-shirt, be part of the movement. Until then, tune into Redline Radio. We'll have some more stuff on the Cubs this week. And obviously, if you really do have a baseball itch to scratch, you'll see me every Tuesday and Thursday morning on Starting 9. But more importantly, Barstool Chicago YouTube. Click this link, subscribe here, shout out Danny Lance. This is my guy, live studio audience, every fucking week. We're finishing the second half strong. This is Bleacher Bum TV. This is how we do it. Go get yourself a fucking shirt. The worst part about it is I don't even think Tom Ricketts cares.